As New York's governor urges businesses to turn away unvaccinated customers, Florida's governor is barring schools from mandating that children wear masks. This comes as the Sunshine State is grappling with a surge in cases and hospitalized COVID patients. Joining me now is Nikki Fried, Florida's Commissioner of Agriculture and Consumer Services, who is running against incumbent Ron DeSantis for governor. Commissioner Fried, thank you very much for coming to the ReidOut. Let me read a tweet that you put out, if I can find it here on my sheet. Yes, you put it out today. What are you waiting for? Nikki Fried says Governor DeSantis needs to issue an emergency order for COVID-19. Talk more about that. What would this emergency order do?
The emergency order would allow us to pull down additional funds from the federal government to increase our testing back here in the state of Florida, as well as more vaccination locations. Because right now we're seeing a surge, as your guests were just talking about in the earlier part of your show. And so right now the problem is that our governor has put his head in the sand and has left the state of Florida, has abandoned us. And so we need him to start taking this very seriously. He stopped almost 2 months ago giving daily reporting numbers to the people of our state of where we are on the number of cases, the hospitalization. So this executive order would say, Floridians, take this seriously. Please go out and get the vaccines. Here are the locations for the testing sites. Here's increased locations for the vaccinations. But unfortunately, this governor is more preoccupied with running for president in 2024 and not taking this seriously.
Well, Commissioner Fried, I mean, the thing that I find most outrageous is that the governor is making it impossible for localities to impose or institute mask mandates in order to protect their own citizens. Is he basing that just on pure politics or on some science that we don't know about?
You know, I think that the question it should be addressed like this. You know, it shouldn't be about mandating masks or not mandating masks. You know, last year we didn't have the tool in our shed of the vaccinations. We have it now. We need to be having bipartisan support of people across our state, across our country, coming together, Democrats, Republicans, independents, emphasizing how important it is to get the vaccines and to get it now. And so when he does things like this and flirts with anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers, what he's doing is he's signaling to the people of our state, don't take this seriously. Don't follow the science. Don't follow the experts. And that's the conversation that we need to be having. It's how we come together, re-message what needs to be going on right now here in the state of Florida to protect our kids. We know the numbers are increasing when it comes to hospitalization, not just for 18 and above, but other under 18. And we also know this, that last year it was our local governments and our local different businesses and corporations and small businesses across the state that stood up and led when he had a hands-off approach. He flips out during crises. And so now he's handcuffed them to not be able to do what is right for their communities. Communities and counties all across the state and across the country are different. And that's why they have local elected officials to know what's right for their own specific community. And he's handcuffed them to not be able to protect their own communities.
Commissioner Fried, we have less than a minute left, but what would you say to people in Florida who are hesitant to get the vaccine? What would you say to them to convince them or at least get them a little step closer to getting the vaccine?
Well, first of all, I would plead with them. We know that vaccines work. We know that it's stopping the spread of the virus across the entire world. And so what I say to them is, not just do it for yourself, do it for your children, do it for your parents, do it for your grandparents, do it for our economy, do it for the nurses and our first responders that are on the front lines that are putting their lives at risk every single day because you're not getting vaccinated. We know that 95% of the hospitalizations are by those that are not vaccinated. Please put yourself into the shoes of those parents that are trying to put their kids back into school. Do right by your neighbors, do right by your community. Go get vaccinated.
Great message to end this conversation on. Nikki Fried, thank you very much for coming to the ReidOut.